what I had. You was throwing up, didn't want it. The second bowl I give you was like half a bowl or whatever.
My first bowl was filled to the rim.
His first bowl was filled to the rim.
I understand that. From the second time and the third time round, I understand that completely because different people have tried it.
What's your issue then?
Because they've tried it, they realise that
issue. We've got to have
the very first
bowls of this stuff.
From the first meeting, I just want to know how you came to justify different portions.
Crappy.
Based on the first serving, not...
I wouldn't say at all that I differentiate different portions. This is what happened the first time around. Sam Pepper was always going to have a full bowl, just for the crack.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
all of the men had exactly the same amount. There was no difference. There was no difference between that.
There's no need to raise your voice. I just want to know how you became to think in your head that men should or could eat more than women. I don't care about it's irrelevant what.
Because
it's irrelevant.
Okay,
I know that there's girls that could eat me under the table, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I just want to know how that you come to that justification.
Well, it was pretty easy after because the way it all panned out was pretty much as I saw anyway. So initially I gave Corinne a little bit, she had some. Jo only had a little bit the first time, but then she said, I'll have some more. So she had more the first time, and then the second time when I did it, I gave her more because I thought, well, she can obviously handle it. Then the third session she turned around and said, I don't want so much. So tonight she just had a little bit. Like, I don't mind carrying her portion. Andy didn't mind having a little bit more. JJ had a little bit more. Mario will have a little bit more. He had a bowl and a half the second time round. In no easy way. I can go down the road you want to go down if you want. I can put, because it would be a full bowl each. Pretty much maybe 2/3 to a full bowl each.
Yeah.
Because that's the measurements they give me. So I can easily put 2/3 of a bowl in each one, bang it all on there, and I guarantee within probably one meal, if not two, we would fail the task. So
I understand. With the two and the third meal, I can understand because people have tried it. They understand. It tastes like shit. They don't want to eat it.
I don't want to argue with you on it. If I made a mistake, and if maybe I didn't do it the way that you would have done it, I'm sorry. But what I'm trying to say is, you walked out of your task earlier, and there would have been several people in here that would have stayed in there until tomorrow. And that is fact. So you can hardly judge me on what I did with the food. When I'm trying to do something for the team, when you were willing to walk out. I may very well have been willing to walk out, but there would have been people that wouldn't. So different tasks.
What does that prove?
It proves that you're trying to, like, you're judging me according to how
I'm not judging you. I asked you a question. There's a difference between judging and asking a question. I asked you a question. Why did you come to the...
Whatever.
Yeah,
I've seen you get like this time and time again, and to be honest with you, I could give you a valid answer, I can give you an honest answer, yet you would want to still continually argue.
But you didn't give me a valid answer.
Because you manifest an argumentative spirit, John.
But you didn't.
And you don't only argue with me, you would argue with anyone in here who you felt you had a reason to argue with.
You didn't give me a valid reason, though.
I just did. I just told you exactly.
Because men can eat more than women.
Exactly.
Is that the end result? Men can eat more than women.
No. Told you. I give Sammy Pepper the full bowl for the crack.
Yeah.
Entertainment value. Everyone's laughing. Good bit of fun.
Yeah.
Because he's been a flipping nightmare and because he smacked me in the ding dong earlier.
Granted.
All the men. Oh no, I don't like
sure?
it. Yeah. All the men had pretty much the same amount, about 2/3 of a bowl. Then, Jo, give her like half a bowl. She said, you want more? Give her some more.
Yeah.
Corinne had already said to me, I can't eat that stuff.
How does she know that? How does she know that?
I don't know, just what it is, you know what I mean? And I think with some of these things, with food and stuff like that, women sometimes have got a different disposition to men. I know for a fact my wife wouldn't want to eat a bowl of that. She would really struggle eating a bowl of that. My son Josh would work a load of it into him. My father-in-law would work a load of it into him. You know, I mean, there is a difference. You know, I know some women find that stuff hard. That's fine. You know, men are good at other stuff as well. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's a man and a woman thing. I just thought, well, we'll try it, see how it goes. Then the second time around, it was a little bit easier. I could see where things were at. And then tonight, I thought was pretty good. Even though the food tastes like crap, I thought everything worked out well. If you want me to give Corinne more and you want it to be evenly distributed so that we fail the task,
I'm not saying that.
Because it will end up in us failing the task. I don't mind doing that, John.
I'm not saying that. It's not my task.
If it's a group decision, everyone has the same amount. If we fail, we fail. I can do that all day long tomorrow.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that's what you should do. I asked you why. I didn't say that's what you should do. I asked you why that is what you're doing.
Yeah, but it's the way you say it, John. You didn't say oh, well, Dave, well, you know, how did you come about with that, and have a nice discussion on it.
That's it.
Like, I'm supposed to, like, let's just chuck this in there. I'm supposed to be one of your best mates in here. I do one thing that you don't agree with, and you feel then is you
Two
feel it
people that
wasn't
argue.
good enough for you. You should just think, okay, Davo, I don't understand that. Laugh about it and think like, oh, that's fair enough. Instead, you've got to take it to the point where it becomes a full-blown
Well, it is when I'm
argument.
involved, yeah. Because when I fucking just ha 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 and laugh about it, but when I'm involved eating a
But
full...
dude, I get more than you in each session.
What does that prove? It doesn't prove jack shit. It doesn't prove anything.
It proves that I'm willing to do whatever for the team, and
No,
that I
it
don't
doesn't.
mind taking a little bit more. As of when I got all my hair cut off, and when I've done other stupid things in the house. I don't mind doing it. I don't like licorice. I hate licorice. I had a flipping big dollop of it to win the task.
What, when?
When we did the flipping eat all you want, whatever it was.
I didn't think licorice was part of the thing. I think it was part of the all you can eat for the personal task.
It was all part of it. I can't remember which bit it came in, but I hate licorice. And I flipping worked it into me. I didn't like everything that was on that plate, but I was willing to do it. I don't mind doing stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to flipping get out. If you don't like what I did, tomorrow I will go in there. I will go in there and I will bang it all out and I will say it seems
It doesn't
like there
bother
was
me. I'm just asking you how you came about to do certain, and that's why you said and then people did question you at the start. I heard them. They questioned you, and you said, and you made it out as if you had to give, you couldn't say anything about the matter. You said I had to give certain people different portions.
That was a joke.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to whack a load in Sammy's for the crack.
Yeah, because people
Obviously.
did question it.
Yeah, obviously. I wanted
That wasn't
to-
the only one.
Yeah.
How that came about, because I've been in there. I was in there. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I've been in there for fucking 3 hours. So I came out and I thought, all right, it was a dip at Sammy because you gave him fucking 400 bowls of it and it was tipping over the edge. Ha ha ha! It was funny. But then I was like, well, like I just didn't understand as to why it was continuing.
That's fine. Well, it certainly didn't continue tonight, other than Josie had a little bit less, because she couldn't handle it.
It doesn't bother me. It's your task. You can issue out whatever you want.
Dude, I can do it however you want to do it. I'm just
It's not up to me. It's not my task. It's not my task.
I can easily. It is your task. It's our task. It's the flipping all.
No, it's my task to eat it.
If the whole house doesn't eat everything that's in that pan and everything that's in the bowl, we failed. I don't know about you guys, but like I want that. You know, I'd like us to have that 50 quid towards the shopping. If people don't give a rip about it, I don't mind. We can have basic rations.
Well, obviously people give a rip about it, or else they wouldn't eat it, would they?
Right? So, if that's the case, and I fill someone's bowl right up like everyone else would have, because we would have pretty much a full bowl each, that would mean that we would fail the task and we wouldn't have our 50 quid. That's the reality. Corinne wouldn't eat the full bowl of that stuff. Joe tonight would not have had a full bowl of that stuff. Josie tonight would not have had a full bowl of that stuff.
But then, if you're going to discriminate against that, then you can't
It's not discriminating, John.
Okay, but
It's
then,
trying to do it in a way
all right,
so
well,
we can
not
win the
discriminate.
task.
But if you're going to say that, then you can't whinge at people for walking out of that room and say to me,
I just use that as an example.
well, I can use this as an example and say that some people are willing to eat a full bowl of that shit, whereas some people aren't willing to eat as much. I'm willing to eat a full bowl of that shit.
tasks where other people would be better. So I'm not saying there's a man and a woman
So
divide.
what was the need to bring that in
would have
then?
gone in there tonight and would have stayed. She would have stayed in it.
And I would eat
You
a full bowl of
wasn't
gruel
able
where
to.
she wouldn't. Bringing
It's
that
just a
into
matter
it.
of realising the task that we got and thinking, how are we going to get the 50 quid from this task? And like, Corinne, if I banged a big bowl of that gruel down for you, would you eat it all? You would. Okay, tomorrow that's what we'll do.
I've got no problem with what you're doing. All I said was why. I don't understand why. How you came to terms with that. Before anyone had even tasted it, you'd given different people different portions.
Can I tell you something? He wanted to make it look like he had to give certain people certain sized bowls. But just to be a prick, he deliberately gave some people larger sized
Exactly.
bowls. Yeah. That's what he does.
You should have just said that.
He just
I
done
did.
it to wind people up. That's all he did.
You told me that women can't eat as much as men. That's what you said to me. You didn't say that.
Didn't you say to me on a couple of those sessions that like you didn't want much in
He
the bowl?
done it
Oh,
because
yeah.
you know the
I
girls
want
don't.
tiny little bit.
You know the
Exactly.
girls aren't so.
She wanted
I
a
was
tiny
like,
little
tiny
bit.
little amount.
She didn't want it.
He just done it to wind everyone up.
She didn't. How
Thank
many
you, Dave.
how many of those sessions did you say you didn't want a full bowl? You just want a little bit.
Everyone.
Right, Josie tonight, I don't want much. Mole, I don't want much. And Joe
I'll drink
tonight.
this
If I
back
did it
to
the
it
way
first,
you
yeah.
said and give everyone
And we'll
2/3 of the
have
bowl,
it.
we would
I
fail
didn't
the task.
say that. I said in the beginning when no one had tasted the shit, just like everybody.
Everyone knows what it was. It was crap.
How? I didn't know what it was. I never tasted fucking gruel. I don't know what the fuck gruel is. I don't even know how to spell it.
Yeah, I really
Yeah, but I didn't know that. But I'm just saying, how did you come to that, to the portions? But now Sammy's come in and he's just said it was a joke and take the
With
piss out of
Sammy,
it.
it was a joke.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To take the
And
piss out.
everyone cracked up.
Well, that's what you
laugh
should have said.
Because it was a good way of just, you know, ripping into him a little bit. Tonight you had the same as everyone else. This afternoon you had the same. I don't want to argue.